This is going to be part 3 of Cabernet. If you haven't seen the first 2 parts, I will include a link in the description. Please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I love playing indie and cozy games, and I think this one's been very interesting. So we left off on chapter 3. So we had just finished chapter 2 where she accidentally was caught feeding off of someone in their backyard and we had to get rescued. So chapter 3 is Kapala Night. Okay. This should be the doctor.
Lisa? Is everything all right? I thought I heard something.
Everything is fine, Doctor.
May I come in?
Please.
What happened?
I mean, we can confide, we can lie, or we can say I'm not sure. I think we want to keep the relationship high because he's been kind to us so far and we do live with him.
A strange shadow appeared out of nowhere. It spoke of a debt and Kapala Night. Does any of this make sense to you?
It's true that Kapala's night is coming soon. All kinds of unholy things crawl out from their dens around then. I am hardly an expert on the supernatural, which is ironic in my current state. Science always made more sense to me than all that. Which actually brings me to my point. I would advise to find a book on the subject and learn more before Kapala Night comes.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll keep that in mind.
I heard that Roman in the bookshop just received some new papers on hematology from Germany. I believe they should be able to push me over the fence. I'd get them myself, but I'm so swamped lately I could barely make it to your room.
Certainly. I'll pick them up for you.
Much obliged. Here, that should be enough to buy them. Well, I'd better get back to it. Let me know when you get the materials back from the bookshop.
Will do.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Doc. I guess we are still technically his employee. Living here to pay rent. I should probably get dressed for the day. I don't know if that's too dressy. I guess we'll just put on the everyday wear. I forget what she needs to be wearing when she goes out. Okay, so when we look at our tasks, we're more nihilistic than... Well, no, we're more good than nihilistic, which is great. We're getting +3 from the garb for literature and writing. Our quest right now is we need to get these papers from the book, but we have all these other quests too that I haven't done, so it's like, I don't know. It's hard to keep up with all the side quests and the regular quests. I should check on the old woman on the first floor, but I don't know. See how she's doing. Seems like she's doing alright. Hit chat. Can I talk to her? Oh, I found a scattered piece. Can I talk to you anyways?
Good evening. How are you feeling, Faina?
I'm all right, dear, thank you. Just feeling a little weary today.
Oh, glad to hear you're doing better. Sounds like it wasn't anything serious after all.
Thanks for checking in, dear.
Oh.
Good night, little dove.
Oh, I need my science to be higher.
Faina's plants are so well kept. She almost treats them like they are her equals.
Okay, well, without a higher science level, I can't really help her, so let's go get the book. I forget where I need to go. I want to say the bookstore. I need to see her at the saloon really quick, too, though. Maybe this time I can actually get this drink from her that she promised me.
Lisa, good to speak with you. Have you been well?
As well as I could be.
As well as can be expected.
A very diplomatic answer, lovely. Would you like to share more over a drink? On the house, of course.
By drink, do you mean?
Up to you. I do pride myself on my Cabernet, but we have plenty of other options.
I don't really need Cabernet right now.
A Cabernet then, please.
Of course. One moment. Anything in particular you'd like to toast to?
I don't have high enough to anything. Oh no.
Nothing comes to mind, I'm afraid.
To your good health, then. Now then, have you been settled?
So drunk on blood. If Lisa consumes too much blood or drinks the last drop from a human, she becomes intoxicated. This provides a temporary boost in skills that lasts 3 turns, but permanently increases her daily blood rate.
In well? Is the doctor treating you properly?
Yeah, he is.
Indeed, he is.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Siring comes with such responsibility. I worry sometimes people forget that. And with your entrance at the party. Still, if you ever need advice or a sympathetic ear, you can always come to me.
Thank you.
Thank you. I will.
Okay.
Oh, another customer. Quite busy in the salon today. Not that I'm complaining. Apologies, Lisa. Best for us to have a proper chat another night when it's a little quieter. Is that all right?
Of course, I understand. I'll see you around.
Well, yeah, obviously we don't have a choice if she's got customers. Can I talk to this woman? No. Okay. Well, then I guess we're heading out. I can still get the book if I need to do that. What other quest do I have?
Arbin's clearly a worldly woman. I wonder what brings her to this town. I'll have to ask her next time.
I gotta find... Oh, I failed those. Alright, let's see if I can go to the bookstore really quick. Which is talk to her on a quieter day. I mean, good luck. Don't know what a quieter day is. Okay. This is my first time.
Welcome to the Book Emporium, madame. My name is Roman. If you have any questions at all, I'm right here at your service.
Okay, let's see what we can... I can't go there.
All the knickknacks around here sure give this place some color. So many interesting books. Just makes me want to stay and read till sunrise. The faux birds in the cages are so lifelike. Odd choice for a bookstore, but strangely mesmerizing.
Ugh, this doesn't make a lick of sense. Damn those ancient Slavs and their runes.
Elisa?
Oh, it's you again. What are you doing here?
I'm just running an errand for Dr. Volkov. But whatever you are doing seems far more interesting. What is all that?
It's just a passion project of mine.
Well, good luck.
Well, whatever it is, good luck with it. I hope it works out.
Thank you.
I'll let you get back to it.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Dang, I wish I had a higher relationship with her. Alright, well, let me ask him.
Good evening. What a delight to welcome a new customer into the shop.
The novelty might wear off quickly. Your shop is so neat and lovely. I feel like I'll be around here all the time.
That's music to my ears. May I ask what your name is?
Lisa Morozova.
How may I help you today, Lisa?
I'm actually looking for something.
I'm looking for something.
I definitely need...
I'm actually an apprentice to Dr. Volkov. He sent me over hoping you might have some fresh medical papers.
Of course. Dr. Schultz's new work on hematology, isn't it? Groundbreaking work.
That's right. I didn't realize you were well-versed in medicine.
I'm really not. I just have a habit of skimming through everything I sell in the store. Anyway, I actually already stashed the book for Pavel. I just knew he'd come a-knocking any time now. Just head into the back room. It should be right by the door.
What a nice gesture. I'm sure the doctor will appreciate it.
The pleasure is all mine.
I'm actually looking for something else.
I'm looking for something. I have a bit of an odd question.
That's usually the best kind.
Do you have any books about navs or similar creatures?
A challenge, sure. But not a hard one. It's been a minute since anyone asked. But I'm sure I have something in the back. Just give me one moment. There it is. It's from my personal collection, so not for sale normally. But I can always find another copy. Let me know if you'd like to purchase it. Have a pleasant...
Let me see if I can get this book for the doctor.
So this is where Roman lives. It's a bit of a mess, but somehow it feels very cozy in here. This room must serve as both bedroom and storage room. I sense Roman's not very good at separating his work and personal life. Findings on hematology by Dr. Schultz. Brilliant! That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Let me go back to the front and I can see if I can pay for both books. If I have enough money.
Did you find the book all right?
I did.
I did. Thank you again for keeping it for us. Dr. Volkov will be delighted.
Please send him my regards.
I still kind of want that book on the now, though.
I'm looking.
I can ask him about favorite books.
I can't even imagine how many books you must have read.
It's just a nice perk of owning a place like this.
Would you please recommend me one of your favorites?
Literally nothing could bring me more pleasure right now, mademoiselle. But first, you must tell me, what kind of literature would you like to indulge in? Are you in a romance mood? Historical fiction? Maybe something more chilling?
Probably philosophy.
I do enjoy a book that makes me think. Perhaps something to exercise my mind would be the best match right now.
Say no more. I know just the perfect book. It's rather old, but good foreign literature is such a rare find in this country. It's my dream to make it more accessible and help educate our people a little.
I must say, aren't we lucky that someone like you works in this town?
Sadly, it's not a very common sentiment, but clients like you make it all worth it. Lisa, please accept it free of charge as a token of my deep appreciation.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's so generous of you, Roman.
However, it comes with one condition.
Oh?
You must come here again when you finish and share your opinion. I'm dying to know your thoughts on it.
Why, of course. I will get on it immediately.
Splendid. I'll be waiting for it with great impatience.
May I see what you...
Certainly.
Okay, because I wanted to get... He said he had a book on the navs. I have 29 coins. I mean, I could buy a few things. I kind of want this one on folklore.
Thank you for your patronage.
Okay. I think we're in a good spot. Now, I want to see... I need to give him the book. I can do that today. He wants me to join them for dinner. I have to find her on a quieter day. Find the cat. Finish some tasks. I failed that one. Now for relationships, we're neutral. Okay, I can live with neutral. Okay, we have a pretty good relationship with him by just talking to him. Now I do want to figure out, they invited me over for dinner once. I don't know if
Evening.
that's still
Anastasia did invite me over for dinner, but I can't show up empty-handed. Maybe I could get a little something for her at the general store.
Where was the general store again? I think it's on the first one. Let me go grab something for her, since apparently, I wish it would have told me that before. I would have grabbed whatever it is earlier.
Evening.
Okay, evening. Alright, let's get to this general store. I want to say the general store is right here. Is this the general store? Can I buy something? Okay.
How are you doing this fine evening?
I need to buy a hostess gift.
What should I pick up for Anastasia?
Okay, so there's chocolates, there's a musical cylinder, and then there's premium baka. I mean, she is the music teacher. It would make sense to buy a musical cylinder.
Ah, Chopin's Waltz in A minor. Now, that is a perfect gift. A little pricey, but Anastasia will surely be ecstatic.
Okay. Perfect. So I have what I need to give her now. Was there anything else I needed to do this way? Oh, I need an invitation for that. Now it keeps telling me I have experience points. Oh, I have quite a few. I have 5 points available. I could definitely use a little bit more here. That'll help me with my doctoring. Let's go to have brunch with our dinner. Even though it's midnight, it's a little late for dinner. Let's go have dinner with them. No, she's still here.
I don't think this clock is working, but it doesn't.
I want to leave, yep. Okay, now that I have a gift for her, I should be able to get in. Now, she may remember that I fed on her. Or she may have negative feelings towards me, even though she won't remember that I fed on her. So we'll see how that works out.
Strange. The lights are on, so someone must be home. Is that smoke I smell? Anastasia? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. The door is open. Please let yourself in.
Okay.
Go down, you son of a bitch. There. That's better. Sorry about that. Welcome to my humble abode.
Goodness, are you all right? What happened here?
Don't worry about it. Just a little mishap in the kitchen. I only left the room for a moment, but evidently it was still too long. Sadly, I'm afraid that means that dinner quite literally went up in flames.
I can make a pun.
So you're saying food's off the table then?
Well, I see what you did there. Thanks for trying to cheer me up, dear. So sorry about all this. May I at least offer you some tea?
That sounds perfect.
Wonderful. Let me quickly clean up and put the samovar on.
Okay.
Thank you again for inviting me over, Anastasia. I actually got you a little something to repay your hospitality.
Did you now? Oh, Lisa, you really shouldn't have. Especially now that I can't even offer a proper meal in return.
I saw this and immediately thought of you.
Is that... Oh my goodness. Chopin? Lisa!
Oh, good. She liked it.
I can't believe you got this for me. It must have cost a small fortune, too. Are you sure?
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll treasure it, I promise. I only hope I won't wear the cylinder out. So, now that you're finally here, I have to ask, what do you think about this place? When it's not on fire, that is.
It's generic.
What can I say? It's a beautiful house. So spacious, so finely appointed.
That does about sum it up, doesn't it? You see, this house was passed down to us by Evgeny's uncle, Savelli. You must have heard of him already, the town mayor?
I have indeed.
Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful, and realise how lucky I am to live in this luxury. Yet, I simply can't find myself at home, no matter how hard I try to make this place my own. It's as if I live in a museum full of beautiful things, but I, myself, am not part of this exhibit. You think I'm spoiled, don't you? I would if I was in your place, listening.
Not at all. If it doesn't feel like home, it doesn't feel like home, girl.
I don't. Truly. I've been feeling quite misplaced myself lately.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa. I think, in a strange way, I could sense that already. Perhaps that's why it felt so easy to share with you. This simply isn't me. And without Evgeny around, it is somehow worse. I can almost feel the walls staring at me, as if they're trying to banish me.
Not that.
I know I promised to introduce you to my husband earlier, but I can already tell he won't be joining us tonight.
I'm sorry.
I figured as much. I'm sorry.
It's quite all right, dear. I'm getting used to it. You know, sometimes I wonder what made me go down this path in
That's
the
what I'm
first
thinking.
place.
Because if he's an alcoholic and he doesn't come home, he must have been doing this while you were still dating before you got married.
I often find people as a whole difficult to like. There's just so much wrong with humanity. Individuals, on the other hand, so much easier to forgive a flaw and find the good in them. He is a good man. He really is. It hasn't been an easy time, but lucky for me, there is one place in this house that I can hide.
Really? Where is it?
The garden. It's my sanctuary when the house starts feeling too empty. I'd so love for you to see it. What time is it, anyway? Lisa, I'm so sorry for talking your ears off all this time. You must have been aching to leave for ages.
That thought hasn't visited me once throughout the whole stay.
You're very kind, but I simply can't keep you any longer. I will show you around the garden another night. That is, of course, if there will be another night.
Of course.
You can count on it, my dear.
Splendid.
Thank you for your hospitality, Anastasia. Have a good night.
And you.
Okay, well, she was very cordial. Glad we got that out the way. Okay, I need to give the doctor the book. And while I'm drunk on blood, I need to... Now maybe I can see the old woman and diagnose her better. These people are up very late for me, but... Sorry.
Good evening.
I'm all right. I'm not.
Okay, now we can actually check her out.
Huh. Have you been experiencing any pain in the chest area?
Now that you mention it, something didn't feel quite right there recently.
Interesting. I have to admit, it would be highly unusual, but I believe you may have rheumatic fever. It's much more commonly found in children, so this would be a rather rare case.
Well, people always tell me that I am still a child at
Girl.
heart. Perhaps they are more right about it than they think, huh? Is this something I should be concerned about?
If it is what I think it is, with the right treatment, we should be able to fix you in no time. I am glad we caught it at this stage, though. Otherwise, there could have been some rather unpleasant complications. Here is something to help with the inflammation. Take it regularly, and you should feel better soon enough.
Thank you, little dove. What a lucky crone I am to have an angel like you next door.
I don't know if that's quite true.
Don't be shy, dear. You deserve it. Smart as a whip, pretty as a picture. If you stay true to your heart, I can just tell you will go far. This town needs someone like you. Now, more than ever.
Thank you. I'll see what I can do.
That's all one can do anyway, isn't it?
Would you like some help with the plants?
How sweet of you to offer. But I'm all right, dear. Taking care of them brings me joy. That will be my one good deed for the day.
One good deed?
Oh, that's just a silly rule of mine. Every day, no matter how small, I like to do at least one good thing. Helped out a stranger with directions. Great. Baked some cookies for the neighbours. Even better. Feeding the plants will do just fine for today.
That sounds lovely. Maybe I should do the same thing.
Well, off you go, little dove. Don't want to hold you with my ramblings any longer.
Good night, Faina. Feel better soon.
Okay.
I didn't consider how tempting looking at blood will be now. Medicine sure isn't the easiest trade for a vampire. Now that I have the sample, I should process the results as soon as possible.
I'm gonna try if I can get out of here. He's killing me. I can't seem to leave. Okay. If I can get up the stairs, I can process the sample right away and give him the book right away. So that would be good. I need to process it in his room.
Doctor? Dr. Volkov?
Girl, I know you're here.
How may I assist you?
I brought the hematology research you asked for from the bookstore.
Ah, splendid. Thank you, Lisaveta. This will save me days of work. How is old Roman doing?
He seems well. Quite an amusing fellow.
Indeed. Don't know how I would ever get by without his foreign literature section. Was there anything else, my dear?
That's all, Doctor.
Very well.
Okay, but I need to get in there. Can I not get in there? Oh my goodness. So am I not able to come in there or what? They're absolutely killing me. But I need to figure something out. If I finish that one, I need a quieter day. I can't seem to complete his task because I can never get in there. I need to hear this poem. Piano lesson. Oh, I do need to do something with the piano. Alright, well, let me go back out then. Since I can't get in there to do anything. Maybe Evgeny has done his poem? Or the piano lesson. Maybe I'll do the piano lesson. So piano is this way?
What a magnificent instrument. It seems to have a life of its own. I can imagine it having a wise, graceful personality.
Oh, I think she has to be here for me to get the lesson.
What an interesting... You can see how much effort...
Okay. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna go back to the bar. Maybe Evgeny is doing a new poem. But he definitely wasn't home. So... Dang, this chick's been here forever. Can I talk to her? Oh. Alright. Maybe I'll go to the bar? I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Okay.
Kirill, you beady-eyed scoundrel, give me back my book.
No need to get personal, Evgeny. It was a fair game.
Like hell it was, you cheat. I need it, don't you get it? My life's work is in it. It is my life.
Then why did you wager it?
Son of a bitch.
But like I already told you, I'm not without heart. I'm willing to play for it again, whenever you're ready.
Oh, great. He lost his stupid book.
That scum. My book.
What did you do to him?
Excuse me? I did positively nothing. He got inebriated and wanted to play cards. Who am I to reject a man a simple pleasure?
He's clearly not in the right state of mind to make bets.
He is a grown man and can make his own decisions. Say, if you do want to help him out so much, would you care to play around?
I'll play
Fine.
for one.
Let's do this.
Well, thank you kindly.
What are we playing?
Why don't we just play 21? You just tell me when to stop, young lady.
My current bet is 1. Okay, so I have 3, he has 4. I have 4, he has 4. I have 11, he has 4. I have 17, he has 4. I think I'm gonna stand. Oh, I didn't know he was gonna get perfect. Okay, so I have 6, 9, 11, 15, 18. Now we gotta stand. You know. How is he always getting 21? 4, 11, 20. Now I gotta stand at 20. The game is rigged. He got 21 every time. Right, he got 21 every time. Oh, see, I went too far. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna stand. Alright, they get 21 every time.
Damn it.
Sorry. Seems like I'm keeping the prize and the money. Look on the bright side. Unlucky at cards means lucky in love.
You're definitely cheating. You got 21 every time.
I don't believe this. You are a cheat. Evgeny was right.
Such hurtful words from such a beautiful young woman.
Booze here smells just like surgery.
Well, now I don't know what to do, because he definitely cheats.
Are you alright?
Never better. You didn't have to do this, Lisa. Thank you.
That's what friends do.
Friends? Do you consider me a friend?
Didn't I tell you? I'm exclusively friends with people whom I get to walk home drunk.
You will be very popular living in these parts.
Okay. Are we walking him home?
Evgeny?
Mm-hmm.
You know, my father likes his drink too. He started when my brother and I were very young.
Is that how you learn to take care of drunk people?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
It must have been hard for you.
I try not to think about it.
I should apologize to Anastasia. She doesn't deserve this.
How often does this happen?
Whenever I can't write.
I see. I remember you mentioned a writer's block. How long has it been?
A while.
I sense it's not a good time to probe further on this. You must be in a lot of pain.
Why do you think that?
My father says that when he drinks, it helps dull the pain.
I feel dull when I'm sober. When I drink, it's to feel something, not the other way around. We're here.
Good. You sound a little better.
I do feel better. Thank you again, Lisa.
You're most welcome.
Would you please come over for tea sometime? Come anytime. If the lights are on, that means we're home.
Thank you for the invitation, Evgeny. I'd like that.
That's great. Now I just need to get my book back.
I can help you with that. I'd love to teach that bastard a lesson.
You are the best. I'd hug you, but I don't want to breathe near you in, my condition.
Let's come up with a plan next time we meet.
Well, I'd better go inside and explain myself to Anastasia. Good night. I can't thank you enough.
Good night, Evgeny. Till next time.
Oh, and, Lisa, I'll make sure you hear that poem. I promise, if it's the last thing I do.
Okay. We learned quite a bit about him. I don't know how we're going to help him get his journal back, but we will. So we're friendly. We're doing pretty good in terms of these relationships. Unfortunately, I don't know what else I can do. I went to the bar. I forget what else is over here. Can we go this way? I don't think we could go that way before.
What? Fascinating. If I try to make myself fly across the lake, I simply can't. I think this might be another vampiric restriction. Looks like if I want to cross a body of water, I have to do it like any other human.
Can I talk to him?
Oh, is that you, Trophime? I didn't expect to find anyone out here at this hour.
My lady, you scared me. I thought a Rusalka had finally come for her pound of flesh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
That's all right. It's just my old mind being foolish.
Is that your boat out there?
Aye. I decided to bring it out here for good. Thought better for the townfolk to use when I'm not around than for it to gather dust inside my hut.
That's very kind of you. Are there even fish out at this hour?
Of course. Some critters only come out when it's dark, as you know. And others when it rains. I don't know why. I just know they taste good grilled and smoked.
You seem to know quite a bit about this hobby.
As I should. It was my papa that taught me everything I know. And I've worked out the best ways to catch fish and how to make bait. I try to go out on the lake as often as my body lets me, which is getting less often as time goes on.
Any good catches?
Plenty. You don't fish for as long as I have without your fair share of war stories. I once caught a sturgeon that was bigger than a grown man. That beast put up a fight that went on all afternoon. But in the end, I got the better of him. Of course, no one believed me. They brushed it off as the ramblings of a drunk.
But you had the fish. Couldn't you show them?
It caused such a fuss in the boat that I had to toss it overboard. Had I not, I would have been tossed over myself. And I can tell you, I wouldn't want to have been in the water with that beast. But if I may ask you, why are you here? This isn't the sort of place I'd expect someone like you to visit.
Just exploring the area. Still trying to get used to my new home.
That makes sense. There is some beauty to be found in this town of ours. Still, your nice clothes and this mud are a bad mix.
Let me worry about that. You mentioned Rusalkas earlier. Do you really think they inhabit this lake?
I do. In fact, I know it to be true. I've seen one with my very own eyes.
And yet you live to tell me?
I know more about monsters than you might think. I knew the tricks it was trying to play on me and how to fight them. In the end, I was able to ignore its call and row my boat back to the shore. I've often thought that it'd be the Rusalka that gets me, if I'm not turned by the Countess anyway. It's almost like she's waiting for her chance again, for me to let my guard down. But I haven't yet. Old Trofim is not like a fish, to be caught by a simple lure.
Maybe you can take me one day.
Oh, no. My little boat is not fit for someone like you.
I promise. Your boat is far finer than the rotted dinghy my brother and I used to float on in summers.
It would be nice to have someone out there for a change. Perhaps you can join me for one of those nights. But if you ever do come fishing, you cannot wear such fine clothes. They'd be ruined.
Noted.
Now, if you don't mind, I must head out before it gets much later. If I don't, I'll miss my chance to earn myself some fine trophies.
Then don't let me keep you. Go and get your fish.
Thank you.
Okay. Nice to talk to him in a neutral way.
It's been good speaking with you. Should you want to talk more, my cabin's at the edge of the forest near the manor. You're welcome to stop by after I finish my daily duties for the Countess.
Thank you, Trofim. I'll see if my schedule allows it.
Bunny hunting, if you don't have enough blood to survive the night, you can hunt bunnies in the woods, use invisibility while in your vampire shape to approach them undetected. Nihilism points will be added as a result.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck. It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck. It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
Okay, well, we did check that out. Am I supposed to go in here?
Locked. I should try again earlier in the day.
I'm pretty sure I've explored everything.
If I ever need to send a letter, I can drop.
I don't have any letters. I really don't have anything else to do. I don't want to see the Countess. Maybe I'll study since I have time. Um, I guess we'll be going to bed then. So I can't do nothing else. Alright. Let's save.
Too bad I can't see my reflection. I wonder if I...
Just so I don't lose where I'm at. We'll put clothes on. I need to go visit Anastasia, but I should... Oh. I need Cabernet because of emergency. Now, do I have tasks for the doc? Okay. Just so I can finish some of these tasks. Okay. So you need anything?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Dr. Volkov, I have some questions. I'd like to ask about my situation, if that's all right. It was you who turned me into a vampire, wasn't it?
That is correct.
But I don't remember anything from that day. What exactly happened?
Lisa, I want you to know that I take full responsibility for what happened to you. As your sire, I promise to do my best to ease your transition as a vampire.
However,
in my professional opinion, forcing this memory may be highly detrimental to a fledgling psyche. I can't, in good conscience, reveal the repressed memory of your death before it resurfaces on its own.
all right. I understand.
Trust me, this is for your own good. I will tell you one thing, though. In your case, it was either this or death, and I didn't make that choice lightly. I hope that eases your mind, even if only a little.
I was wondering if perhaps you could take a look at something for me. I felt a strange burning sensation on my upper shoulder on the night of my awakening. I check it myself, but sadly, mirrors are of little help lately.
Yes, of course. Let me have a peek. Most peculiar. That does not seem like a medical issue, but rather a magical interference that causes a bond. Not too uncommon, sadly, among us. I wish our kind referred to science more often than to that otherworldly nonsense.
Is it bad?
This isn't quite my area, so I'm hesitant to offer a diagnosis, but that being said, it's likely to have been applied by a foreign entity. Depending on that entity, it could be rather harmless or not. You didn't happen to see who might have left it on you, did you?
No. Whoever it was must have been behind the closed door.
I see. In that case, I'm afraid it's one of those wait-and-see situations, dear. Let me know if you have any updates.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll keep you posted.
You're most welcome, dear.
Well, I'm quite enjoying my room. Thank you again for your hospitality. I've never had a space to myself before.
Very pleased to hear that.
Since it seems that I'm here indefinitely, would you mind if I maybe decorate it a bit? Make it more my own?
Yes. Yes, of course. Perhaps the room could use a caring touch after all these years. There's a general store between the church and the salon. You can try ordering some new items there. Make yourself at home.
Thank you. I'll make sure to stop by. It must be an interesting position, being a vampire doctor and treating humans.
I suppose it is. But like with everything else, give it enough time and you'll get used to it. In a way, I'm sort of a link between the two groups. I have insight into humanity that our kind tends to lose touch with, as well as knowledge that humans don't accumulate due to...
What do you do when you have to explain fang marks on bodies?
That's not nearly as much of an issue as one would think. Tell the humans it's a snake bite, and nobody bats an eye. Oldest trick in the book.
Huh. Creative. I was wondering about the vanity.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was even there. Would you like me to cover it with something? I know some of us don't like to be reminded of our condition that way.
Oh, it's not that. I just wanted to ask who lived there before me. Presumably a human lady?
Oh. Well, if you must know, it used to be my daughter's room.
Your daughter?
Yes, however, it's been vacant for quite some time now. Didn't feel right to have all that space unused, so it's a good thing that it finally serves a purpose. Again. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Doesn't seem like he wants to talk about this now. Maybe I should ask another time. What should I work on today?
Well, I don't have anything to work on, but at least I checked. And I did my tasks for the day. Now I'm gonna have to feed soon, which is gonna be a problem. Because we got so much day left. Is he not here? Where the hell is he?
The air in this flat smells different, fresher than in the rest of town. I think it must be the plant's way of paying Faina back for her devotion.
Where is Faina? So my main quest is I'm supposed to explore the town. I need to check on Anastasia. I need to talk to Arbin. I do have a lot to do, but I don't know where Faina... Oh, she's at the town square. Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to feed on her there. Yeah, let's see if I can get some Cabernet now. Because I'm getting kind of thirsty. You have some that I can buy?
Lisa, what a pleasant surprise. I thought I might have scared you off.
I don't scare quite that easily these days.
Speaking like an old woman already, hmm? You needn't be in such a hurry to grow up.
I'm hardly a child.
Not for a human, no. After your first century, you'll start seeing things somewhat differently. The answer's 2, by the way.
Huh?
2 centuries. That's how old I am, more or less.
I wasn't going to.
No, but you wanted to, and I don't mind. I don't often get a chance to talk about myself in my profession. It's quite refreshing, actually.
Well, then do you mind if I ask you more?
Ask away. No promises I'll reveal all, though.
You must have moved around quite a bit over the centuries, but may I ask, where were you originally from?
When you're as old as I am, that question becomes somewhat meaningless. I've lived in many places, but the first was far to the east of here. It was a simpler life there. Harsher in some ways, but simpler.
Why did you leave?
Well, that is a more complicated question.
Complicated or not, I'd love to hear about it. That is, of course, if you're willing to tell me.
Very well. Don't say I didn't warn you.
A letter?
I received this several months ago. Enclosed with it was a key. This one, to be specific. Go on and read it. Tell me what you think.
You who seek the truth of that night, begin where the night's flying eagless roots. There you will find your guide enshrined. The head rests atop the forest's grave. The heart beats where two lie alone. The feet yet walk with God on high. Follow them and their final rest, and there behold the winged truth.
That's not a letter at all. It's a riddle.
Precisely.
Was there anything else with it?
Indeed. There was one other slip of paper with a date and town name, the time and place of my siring.
Then, the truth of that night.
I have never known my sire. They fled the scene while I was still unconscious. I almost burned alive that morning, not realizing I could no longer walk in daylight.
How did you even manage to survive?
Ingenuity, instinct, trial and error to some degree, and I did eventually find others of our kind. I learned that it's considered quite irresponsible to turn someone without staying with them. That was a comfort.
Did you ever try to find your sire?
Yes, but ours was a merchant town. Travelers drifted in and out, nameless, every day. I traveled the world, searching for some clue, finding none. Eventually, I decided it didn't matter. And then... just rude, really. I'd almost finished accepting that I'd never know. As for the riddle itself, I narrowed the first part down to this town.
I don't get it at all. How did you know it meant this town?
First, I tried towns with eagle in the name, but that was a dead end. Then I thought, the eagle-less might be a person. The name Orlov, as it happens, derives from the word eagle in some Slavic languages. I took night flying to mean this Orlova would be a vampire. Et voila, Countess Orlova who roosts by this town.
That sounds complicated.
Indeed, but I do happen to enjoy a good puzzle. But that is, sadly, where I paused my search, for now. Between the salon and the Cabarnet, I haven't given the rest much thought. I'd like to, but something has been holding me back.
What if I tried to solve it?
Well, that'd be very sweet of you, lovely. I'm hardly going to stop you, am I? But don't go out of your way. If whoever it is really wanted to see me, they could have spoken plainly. Honestly. Here, take the silly thing. Let me know if you have any luck.
Arbin covers it well, but it really seems to be bothering her. It can't hurt for me to try and solve this. Although, that might be easier said than done.
Okay. Can I get some Cabernet though? Can I use the experience points? No. I don't have enough, so... Alright, well... Do I need anything? I don't think that I do. In terms of quests, I can check Anastasia. I'm done with the doctor. Oh, she said the town center. I gotta feed on somebody though. That's gonna be my objective. Oh, there's what's her name?
Come here. Faina, nice to see you outside. Feeling better, I presume?
Much better, dear. All thanks to you. Come sit with me for a while.
Sure. So peaceful here. Didn't realize how much I needed this.
You know, Lisa, I have sort of a ritual. Once a week, no matter what, I always do exactly the same thing. I go to the general store and buy a small cone of seed and a fresh chocolate pastry. Then I come to this very spot and feed the birds. When the cone is empty, I eat my favorite treat in the world, all by myself, and think of absolutely nothing else but how delicious it is.
And how does that feel?
Tremendous, little dove. Everyone deserves a little break every once in a while. The trick is to allow yourself to enjoy it. Deceptively hard for some of us, isn't it?
Whenever I do have an evening to myself, most often I just feel guilty, as if I don't deserve it. Thinking of all the things I could be doing instead.
Easier to stay busy than to face your feelings sometimes.
True.
How are you feeling lately, little dove? You were quite startled when I first saw you. Are you getting used to your new home?
No.
It is getting better, little by little. But if I'm honest, I don't know if I will ever feel home again.
I see. You know, I think I have something at home that just might help. Stop by my place when you have a moment, dear, all right?
Oh, Vaina, you don't have to.
I do, little dove. Trust me. Ah, the seed is almost gone. That means...
Time for your alone time with the pastry.
That's right.
I should go. Thank you for the advice, Vaina. Hope you enjoy your treat.
I always do. I hope you find yours soon, dear.
Okay, well, that was nice. I'm gonna go meet her for tea. Oh, in the garden. There she is. Yeah, I gotta feed on her, unfortunately. Sorry. That's good.
This garden's fragrance is heavenly. I'm so glad that turning into a vampire didn't affect my sense of smell.
Sorry, babe. I had to.
This garden's fragrance is heavenly. I'm so glad that turning into a vampire didn't affect my sense of smell.
I had to do what I had to do. I know it's my task to check on her, but you know, I'm in a bad place. You know, she's about to be hungry. And is your guinea home? Because he wasn't out there.
Her eyes, her smile, her legs, her breasts. No, this is all wrong. Rubbish, utter and complete rubbish. It's this blasted journal. The pages are so ridiculously thin. How can I concentrate on poetry when I constantly have to worry about tearing the damn paper? Are you all right? I swear to God I didn't mean that.
I know. Don't worry. Happens to the best of us. So, what did the poor book do to you to deserve such a battery?
It's just the pages in it, you know, dreadfully unfit for writing, and... It's not about the book, really.
I sort of figured that. What happened?
Remember I mentioned my writer's block? I may have understated how long it's lasted.
How long has it really been?
I haven't admitted this to many people, but I imagine it might feel good to get it off my chest. It's been over a year since I wrote anything half decent.
That's not insignificant.
Indeed. I'm broke, and I have no idea when I'll manage to write anything worth a coin.
What about your previous book? Surely it brought in some good money.
It's true, my debut was a success. However, I thought writing a new poetry collection or a novel would just be a matter of a few months. I was wrong. And in retrospect, I admit I wasn't frugal enough with my money.
Drinking?
Among other things.
There must be something we can do about all this.
Remember that journal I lost to Kirill? I must win it back before he sells it.
Win it?
That's the only way I see. Somebody told me he even already has a buyer and has a meeting lined up in a week. I need to act fast. I'd simply buy it back, but Kirill's asking price is astronomical. I know he's doing it on purpose to get back at me. He never liked me.
What's so important about that journal anyway?
Well, there was this poem that started to take shape in my mind, and I had a feeling. You know, that feeling when you know that something you're writing might be incredible.
Not with writing per se, but it's probably not unlike the satisfaction I get when someone I've been treating feels better. It makes me glow inside when you see the relief on their faces.
That is exactly what I mean. Point is, I think it might be something that would get me back on track. I was too drunk to remember it, and now it's gone. I must win it back.
That makes sense, but is there any other reason why it means so much to you?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Could it be that you've written there about Xenia?
What? How do you know about her?
I have my ways.
Do you now?
In any case, I'm not the only one with secrets here. Tell me, what's going on between the two of you?
That's the thing. There's nothing to tell. Yes, she loved the fallow field and sent me a letter. It was so well written, effortless, funny. I couldn't help but write back, and we started a sort of correspondence.
Have you seen her?
Only on a picture card she sent me. I'd never meet her without Anastasia knowing. And we haven't even discussed anything remotely romantic, I swear.
But
when I write her, I feel this connection. Something I haven't felt since I started my old book. Inspiration, excitement, dare I say, happiness? Worst of all, I might have left her picture inside the cover.
Oh no.
My thoughts exactly.
All right, let me look into this a little more. I'll let you know what I find out, and we'll figure out how to get your journal back.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. That would mean the world.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, I need to talk to Krill at the bar. Anastasia is asleep because I drank from her. I should have probably talked to her first. So, let's go talk to Krill. I have enough time to do that. I should have. I had to drink from someone, though. He's still eating the pastry. I talked to him.
Good evening.
How can I be of service?
I don't know if that card.
Come again.
What would you like?
Okay, let's see if we can talk to him.
Ah, my favourite customer. What can I do for you?
The journal.
Let's not beat around the bush. You took advantage of Evgeny and stole his journal. I want it back.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. The journal is in a safe place, and a week from now it will be in the even safer hands of a wealthy art collector.
You already managed to make a deal with somebody?
Where there is a product, there is always a customer. You just need to know where to look. I consider finding both of them my special talent.
You really are shameless, aren't you?
Lisa, I am simply a businessman, and as a good businessman, I always take a meeting. Would you care to make me a counteroffer? Or perhaps even leave it to a game of chance?
I know there's no point in playing with you. You'll cheat anyway.
I am offended, Lisa. Hurt, even. But I simply can't stay mad at you for long. Oh, if you won't play for it, what do you suggest instead? Would you care to make me a counteroffer? Or perhaps even leave it to a game of chance?
Fine, I'll bite. How much will it cost to buy the book from you?
I did get quite a good price for it already, and it could hurt my reputation as a salesman, you know. But I like you, Lisa, I really do.
500
and
coins.
Just for you, I can resell it for 500 coins.
500? Are you completely insane?
Oh, is that too much for you? You must not be much of a reader, dear. Art isn't cheap, and personal notes from a recent poetic sensation are worth a lot of money to the right customer.
I don't think we'll manage to find a common language here.
Suit yourself. But remember, the offer stands for another week. After that, it's out of my hands, both literally and metaphorically.
He's clearly cheating somehow. I bet someone here is familiar with Kirill's schemes. Maybe if I can convince a barkeep to share a secret or two.
Yes?
I was wondering if you might help me with investigating something. I suspect your boss is cheating at cards.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But
I told you, you're asking the wrong guy.
I get a sense that this one is a dead end. I should try talking with someone else.
What would you like?
Care to join me in a vodka shot? My treat.
Thanks. I'd like that. It's been a day.
To your health.
Cheers.
What's your name?
I'm Iskra. What's yours?
Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Same. Thanks for the drink again. Doesn't happen often.
So... hard day?
Same day every day, really. The pay is shit. Customers are pigs. No offense.
None taken.
I'm so exhausted after working all night that I drop dead as soon as I reach my bed. And then, it's time to go back here again. I'm starting to forget what daylight looks like.
Trust me, I know exactly what you mean.
I thought you'd understand.
So, how about another shot?
Hey!
You gotta fake this one.
So, people gamble here, don't they? I'm a fan of cards myself. Maybe I should play around.
Suit yourself. If I were you, I'd avoid playing with Kirill.
Why's that?
Let's just say he ends up winning, more often than others.
Is that so? How does he manage that?
I really can't say more, and what you already heard, you didn't hear from me, alright?
Of course. Mum's the word. She definitely knows the way Kirill's cheating. Maybe it's time to have a little chat somewhere more private. So, how about an...
Hey!
So, you know...
No arguments here?
I'm actually somewhat of a mixologist myself. I bet if I had a look at what you have stored, I could make a nice cocktail for us both.
What the hell? Let's do it. Follow me to the back room. We keep all the fresh produce there. Just don't let Kirill see you.
No problem.
Well, here it all is. Clean glasses, hard liquors, mixers, fruit. Can't wait to see what you're going to make.
Oh, I have to leave.
Anyone who orders food or... Here's what I'd like you to tell me, Iskra. You will tell me exactly how Kirill cheats.
He uses a marked deck and always knows the next card by the tiny dot on the sleeve. He only deals winning cards to himself and only lets the player win when he needs to prove he is playing fairly.
Oh, that crafty bastard. Thank you, Iskra. This will come in handy. I should go back and tell Evgeny before Kirill sells the journal.
Unfortunately, I have to get home. Like, I can't... Like, I can't stay outside, dude. I gotta go. Like, we learned some cool stuff, but yeah, we don't have time. You only get really 3/4 of the day to do anything because you have to be up at a certain time. Okay, let's put clothes back on. We're gonna save.
Too bad I can't... I wonder...
Real quick. I like to save every day, because why not? Now, I need to talk to the doctor, but now's not a great time. I need to talk to Evgeny. We only have a week to get that book back, so I could probably see the old lady real quick.
Lisa, I was just thinking about you.
Evening, Faina. You said I should stop by earlier?
Yes, of course. Just give me one moment. There. This is now yours.
Oh.
Oh, it's so intricate and beautiful. I'm afraid I don't know what it is, though. Sorry.
Sweetheart, there is no shame in that. We live and we learn, and then forget and learn again. This is a Hamsa amulet that was passed to me long ago by a dear friend. when I had to leave our home. None of us wished for things to happen that way. But he couldn't go, and I couldn't stay. He knew how hard it would be for me to part with my old life, and how many challenges were still ahead. So he gave me this. And everywhere I went since, I took it with me. And every new place felt like home. Now I want you to have it.
I don't know, I can accept those. Are you sure?
This amulet seems really important to you. Are you sure you'd like me to have it?
This hamster was given to me to help me remember that my home is always with me. My journey here was long and windy, but in my heart, I know I'm where I always wanted to be. Your path is just beginning, little dove, so you'll make much more use of it now. And when someone needs it more than you do, sooner or later, I hope you pass it on to them.
I don't know how to thank you, Faina. I'll do my best to use it well.
No need, sweetheart. I know you will, and I hope it serves you well. I've lived long enough to know that there are some things you can't change, no matter how hard you try. But I also learned that there are always some things that you can.
Both of those things aren't that easy to deal with, are they?
It's simple, really. Just remember to be kind and useful, and all the rest will come.
Okay.
I think I'm getting a bit tired, little dove. I'll go lie down if you don't mind.
Please do. Have a good night.
Oh, well, cool.
Help yourself to a cup of tea if you'd like. I made too much again. Silly me.
Unfortunately, I can't drink the tea though, babe. Now, if I want to peruse this cabinet...
These books are written in a foreign language. They look beautiful. Wish I could read some of them.
Okay, well, I'm not taking any tea because I can't drink it. So, we're going to go to the music shop really quick because I think I need to do a piano lesson. And I think I have to go earlier to catch her while she's still here. She seems to leave. Oh no, she's still not here. I don't know how to get the piano lesson. I need to visit Trompin. I need to read the book. Oh, I need to read the book that Roman gave me. Can I read that? What book did he give me?
Roman didn't lie. There's a lot of information here. But most important...
Navs are treacherous, vindictive, and persistent creatures. To protect yourself or your loved ones from their evil, one needs a powerful talisman. A talisman given with love and care can banish the evil spirits into oblivion. That might actually be helpful. No, that wasn't the book he gave us, though. I need to go get that other one. I don't know how to do the piano lessons. So, I need to tell Yevgeny about the journal. See if I can find Yevgeny, because he's all over the place. Is he at the salon? Yes, he is. Alright, Yevgeny.
Lisa, I was just thinking about you.
Look, Kirill is cheating. I know that for certain now.
I knew it. My hand was a sure thing. That's why I thought it was safe to bet the book. No way he could have beaten me fairly.
Not the lesson you should learn from this, really. But that's not the point right now. I know how he's doing it, and I think we can outsmart him. His deck is marked. I'll teach you how to read the card backs, so you know what's next.
That's great, but if we play 21 and he doesn't deal me the winning cards, it won't be enough to know what's next.
I know what kind of cards he uses. I'll just buy a fresh deck with identical backs and mark them the same way. If you give me the signal for which card you need, I should be able to swap it with one of yours and switch them back later.
That's... damn. That's genius. But how are you going to do it without Kirill noticing?
Let me worry about that.
All right. If you're certain we can pull that off, that's good enough for me. I'm in. Let's do it. I can't tell you how grateful I am. How can I ever repay you?
Just don't do stupid things like that again. Besides, you still owe me a poem, remember?
Of course. I promise it will be worth it.
It better be.
Okay. I need to go buy cards. I can do that.
Hello, Lisa.
5 coins, 8, or a small vial. Alright.
Coming right up.
That'll help me in the future, but it's costing me a lot of money to do that. Now I need to go see the wife in the garden and go buy these cards. Now, the cards, are they from the general store or are they from the bookstore? They're probably from the general store. Actually, let's go get that now. Hopefully they're not terribly expensive.
How are you doing this far?
Do you have cards? Oh, they have work clothes. Oh, but I don't have enough for work clothes. Do they have cards? They do have a card deck. Cool.
Another happy customer.
Okay. I got the deck of cards. I don't know how we're gonna do that with Yevgeny. But let me go see his wife in the garden and Trompin. I haven't dealt with those two. Side quests are a little bit easier to deal with right now, just because the main quest, I'm waiting for Kapala Night. I need to read that book and go back and tell him about it. Alright, let me find her. It's still early, it's only dusk.
The lights are on. Someone...
I'm gonna try not to feed off of her again. You still asleep? Oh my god, you've been asleep forever, babe.
Anastasia?
Evening, Lisa. Isn't it a beautiful night?
Stunning. So peaceful, too. You must spend a lot of time out here. I know I would.
Lately, I feel as if life is slipping through my fingers like sand. Faster and faster every day. And there is no one to blame but myself. When I'm here, time itself seems to stop. So, yes, I come here rather often.
Anastasia, are you all right? I mean, really? I've been meaning to ask. Back when you were fighting the kitchen fire, was that a swear word I heard from you?
Being married to a man like Evgeny will do that to you.
You're not so prim and proper after all.
I suppose I'm not, really. About that moment, Lisa, may I confess something to you?
Of course.
I told you a lie earlier, and it's been bothering me ever since. Before the fire started, I never actually left the kitchen. Not physically, at least.
Oh, well, that's not nearly as scandalous of a lie as I expected.
I suppose not. But it still didn't feel right to lie to my friend.
A friend? But what happened then, if you don't mind me asking?
It's rather embarrassing. Do you promise not to laugh?
I will absolutely not make such a promise.
Fine. Well, I was sitting by the window and listening to a bird song outside. It was so beautiful that I started to compose a piece in my head. And before I knew it, I had a whole bird orchestra playing a concert.
That's adorable.
Isn't it? So you can see why I let dinner burn. How could I tear myself away from that?
Do you often compose animal music in your head?
Animals? No. But music? Yes. Quite often. It was my dream to be a composer, to write and play music all across the country.
So, what happened?
My family. My womanhood. And Evgeny.
Yeah, that was the time frame they lived in, though.
I see. Do you not still dream of living that life?
Of course I do. I just described a bird orchestra to you. But it's not meant to be. And I've come to terms with it.
Anastasia, listen.
Yes?
Lord knows you're going through a rough time, but this too shall pass. You are too talented to abandon your dream just like that. I want you to promise me that you will pursue it.
Yeah, you should.
You owe it to the world, to me, and most importantly, to yourself.
All right, I promise. But I'm only doing it because you begged.
I'll take it. And whenever you feel like you do tonight, I'll be there to comfort you.
Thank you, Lisa. That means the world. You've been such a comfort to me tonight. I wish the night didn't have to end, but it's getting late. I'm afraid I have to go to bed. Tomorrow will be a difficult day.
Of course. Rest well. I'll see you soon.
Please do.
Okay. Well, incredibly helpful. We didn't feed off of her. Great. And we got some good information. I'm gonna go see Tomfin. I finally saw her in the garden, so perfect. Oh, my vampire rank increased. I think I need to spend it on literature and then a little bit on music. But that seems to keep coming up and I don't have it, so... Okay. I can try to keep up with conversation options. Alright, Turnfin, let's see if we can find you. I couldn't find him last time. Now, what did he tell me to do? Thornfinn said to pay him a visit at his shed. I don't know that I can.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
Now, it made it seem like I could take those. See if I can find him. Why is she out here?
What's Elisa doing here? It doesn't seem as though she's noticed me. I should just watch and wait for now.
Did she just go invisible?
A secret hideout? What are you doing, Elisa? Let's see. Ha! A secret handle underneath the moss. Very clever.
Oh, wow.
What's all this? And what's that smell? It's making me a bit lightheaded.
Who's there? Lisa?
Oh no.
Oh, she saw me.
How did you find this place?
It was an accident, I promise. I was exploring the island and I just saw you and... well, I was curious.
Well, I can hardly blame you. Now that you're here, I suppose I should welcome you to my little boutique.
Boutique? Just what is this anyway?
It's called hookah. Something a little different from the usual fare around here, hmm? Finally, somewhere to spend the evening that isn't that dreadful vodka bar or Arbon's place. No offense to her, but I tire of the same old company.
You run this place?
Naturally.
Okay.
Would you care to try some?
I'd better not. It seems a little too close to smoking for my comfort.
Suit yourself. At least make yourself comfortable.
You don't need to be invisible. Can I talk to anybody? I could talk to her again.
Listen, the Countess doesn't know about this place, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. Your secret's safe with me.
Oh, thank you. I was worried I might have to kill you. Joking.
Yes, of course.
Mother has been particularly restrictive of my actions recently. I just wanted something to call my own.
Did the Countess turn Elisa?
And the extra income doesn't hurt either.
Wait. Mother?
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know. I mean the Countess. She sired me and took me in as her daughter.
Oh, okay.
Does that make Dr. Volkov my father?
I doubt it. My relationship with the Countess is somewhat unusual, as I understand it.
So the Countess doesn't know that you're doing this?
Precisely. You see why this needs to stay underground, so to speak. But enough of me. How are you, Lizaveta? Enjoying your new eternity?
It's interesting, I suppose.
Oh? You must tell me your secrets. Or perhaps it's just that you're still young.
Well, I suppose it's...
The people.
The people? Well, vampires too.
Anyone in particular? Anyone special?
You.
You?
Oh? You do know what I was asking, don't you?
If I misread you, then...
No. I just didn't expect you to be so forward.
So then, do you?
Find you interesting? I wonder.
Well, that's not a no.
Okay.
As entertaining a diversion as this was, I suppose I should attend to my duties. You should come again, though. It's difficult to find a decent conversation partner these days. The vampires are so stagnant, and the humans too fragile. I want to see the sunrise.
You... what? But isn't that fatal?
Usually, yes. But that's where necromancy comes in. There should be some form of protection spell that will permit me to shield my body from the sun's rays. It's only in the theory stages for now, but I am making progress. Well, what do you think?
Sounds lovely.
Oh, it sounds lovely. To see the sun again.
If it works, perhaps I could replicate it. But I get to go first. Enough. I'll be here all night at this rate. Stay if you like, or don't. Good night.
Okay. I want to explore for a second.
The smell is intoxicating, but not unpleasant. The smell is intoxicating.
Can I go upstairs? I know, it just lets us leave. Unfortunately.
The sunrise, huh? Elisa certainly is ambitious. I'm a little curious whether...
Now...
I haven't seen this girl around town before. How odd. Hello there. Those eyes. Did it suddenly get colder?
Brave to come here alone at night.
I could say the same to you.
You could. The moon shines her light upon all matter of strangeness here. Strange creatures and stranger deeds.
I don't believe I've seen you before.
Nor I you.
Do you live out here?
No.
Oh. Do you live in town then?
No.
Where do you live then?
No.
My name's Lisa, by the way.
Has it done you much good?
I don't know. I suppose it has.
Mine did not.
Oh. Why's that?
It got washed away.
Oh.
The lake washes away all sort of things. Names and love and blood. In the end, it all dissolves into the water. I tire of speaking. An instrument unplayed falls out of tune. But even so, this duet was not unpleasant, little bat. Your kind rarely sing so sweet.
Little bat?
Come again, Lisa. I'll be waiting.
Girl, get out of here.
What was that? Come again, she said. Maybe I will.
Okay. I still don't know how to find his shed. They refer to a shed that I'm supposed to be able to see, and I never found it.
I love listening to water.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to have hardly any time to go back. Where the hell is his shed? They said, oh, he has a shed somewhere. It's like, okay, maybe it's where the Countess lives? Unfortunately, I don't have time for that, though. Let's go back and talk to the doctor for the rest of the evening. I need to finish his next set of tasks. Oh, is there something I'm supposed to do? I did everything for that. I don't know how to help her find her siren. I might need to go to the bar again. Let me check the bar, and then I'll deal with the doctor. Because once I'm home, I'm home. I'm not going back out. I don't know how to get the music lesson. If he's never at the music school, so...
To what do I owe the pleasure, Miss Morozova?
Yes?
I'd like to play some What should I work? Cleaning the beakers. Not the
No, okay.
There. Much better.
What can I do for you?
Dr. Volkov?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if it's a good time to hear the rest of your story.
I suppose it's as good a time as any.
So, what happened after you turned?
I didn't know back then what I'd become. There was no one to explain it to me, so I had to find it out on my own. Thank goodness my infant daughter, Sophia, was with her grandparents that night and avoided our fate, so I tried to go back to life as usual, albeit without my wife. I was naive enough in the early years to believe that I could live a normal life with my daughter. I hired a wet nurse, locked myself in my room for research during the day, and continued to see patients at night. And for the first decade or so, everything seemed to go according to plan. I learned what I was by trial and error, and allowed myself to feed on the humans that entrusted me with their care. Bleeding a patient is a lot easier when you have fangs.
And after that, what happened?
Time happened, dear. She aged, and I didn't. By the time Sophia was 16, it was starting to become quite obvious that I hadn't aged a day. I laughed it off when people mentioned it, but deep down, I knew I wouldn't be able to do it forever. And then they came.
You mean the Countess?
If it wasn't for her, it would have been someone else, but yes. Higher society. They finally found out about my condition and came to collect my debts. Knowing what I do now, honestly, I'm surprised it took them so long to find me. They spared my life in exchange for my continued research for vampire kind. As for Sophia, I had to abandon her for her own protection. You know the family rules by now. They wouldn't keep her alive if she knew their secrets. And so, I disappeared. Made it look like I was lost to the wilderness.
That must have been dreadful.
To sever the bond of father and daughter. To cause the person you love more than life itself such pain. It nearly killed me.
So, you never saw her again?
If you don't mind, I should get back to my work. We can talk again some other time.
I understand. Thank you for sharing all this with me. Till next time.
Mm-hmm. Good night, Lisa.
I can't go on a call with him right now. I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know what to do with the riddle.
Arbin's riddle.
Okay. We're gonna go to sleep because let's get changed.
Too bad. I wonder.
I definitely want to save. Let me help him with this call, because I do need to finish.
Nice evening, isn't it?
Let's go on the house call.
So, about that house call in the task list.
Oh, that's right. I'm doing one of my house calls for a regular patient, Nicolina. You see, she has hemochromatosis, which means...
excess of iron in the blood, right?
Ha! Precisely. You keep pleasantly surprising me, Miss Morozova. The patient often experiences pain, fatigue, and other unpleasant issues. There isn't a known cure, I'm afraid, but there is something we can do to reduce the symptoms.
You want us to feed on her to lower her iron levels?
Indeed I do. I figured I can let you do the bleeding this time.
Is drinking blood from someone with hemochromatosis safe?
Why not? You can't be harmed by disease. If anything, it might be more filling because of the iron excess. It might taste a little funny, but as they say, there's no accounting for taste, right?
If you say so.
But enough dilly-dallying, we should get going. She can be a terribly grumpy patient if her pain isn't managed in time.
Lead on then, Doctor.
Cool, that'll help me with my blood issue for today.
Good old Nicolina, always leaving her key in the same spot. After you.
I don't have permission to enter.
How do I get inside? I haven't yet been invited.
Oh, right. Let me handle that. Nicolina, it's Dr. Volkov.
Ah, Doctor, you ought to let yourself in. My joints are aching worse than a boil on a donkey's arse.
You should know that I've brought my assistant today. May she come in?
She? Well, all right. Well, what use is she out there? Come on in.
Come then, Lisa. You've heard our patient. She shouldn't be kept any longer.
Much better. Lead on, Doctor.
Now, Nicolina, how are you feeling today?
What do you think, Doctor? Like shit, and that's why you're here, isn't it? And she's your assistant, eh? Tell me, girl, what does a woman know of medicine?
I see our patient takes some issue with my presence.
And she won't be the last. However, right now, above all else, she needs our help. Consider your oath as a doctor.
You're right. Fine. I'll keep going.
Hey, what's taking so long? If this is so hard, I don't know how you'll handle the rest of it.
After my initial studies at the academy, I've been training under Dr. Volkov. So, if you trust and respect his judgment, then you'll do the same for me.
Oh, fancy broad, aren't you?
She's a bright one, Nicolina. Given more time and opportunity, she could put most of my colleagues to shame.
If you say so.
Now then, let's not delay the treatment any longer. I'm going to let Lisa here take the lead. Lisa, come take the leeches. All right, this is pretty simple. Just enchant her and pretend to apply some leeches to her neck. Then, drink your fill of blood. Just remember, not to take too much.
Of course, Doctor.
Good work, Lisa. That's enough. She should be feeling a little brighter now when she comes round. Tell me, how did you feel during that? You responded to me well enough.
It was just like feeding on any other human.
You weren't compelled to go further?
No.
Interesting. You seem quite resistant to the urge that drives our kind. A lot more controlled than some. Listen, Lisa. I suppose it's about time I share with you the full extent of my research. You see, When a vampire overindulges on blood, it imbues us with a feeling of power, the power the likes of which can't be achieved in any other way. But it does come with a cost. Each time, the bloodlust grows until...
Until one goes feral.
Precisely. It turns our kind into exactly the kind of monsters that human tales make us out to be. Vampires like this live in squalor and care only for their next feed. It was a creature like this that killed my wife and stole my life from me.
Can something even be done about this?
I believe so, yes. In theory, it may be possible to separate the addictive element from the blood, leaving it simply as the source of nourishment. Unfortunately, research like this takes the kind of time and resource that I simply didn't have. That is until Countess Orlova presented me with an offer.
It sounds like a terrible existence.
Indeed. I've sought a way to put an end to this, to stop us living such a parasitic lifestyle.
The Countess made a deal with you? Why do I feel like there's a catch?
That's because there is one. As you can imagine, she has no real interest in remedying the bloodlust.
So why would she approach you in the first place?
Well, in separating the addictive elements, I should also be able to distill the parts that give us power. That means she can create a consumable that temporarily boosts one's strength and abilities without any side effects. In return, I was allowed to continue my work and provided with everything I need. Funding to purchase lab equipment, as well as other expenses, and, well, an apprentice.
So, that's why she allowed you to turn me. The reason why I'm here.
In a sense, yes.
I don't quite know how to feel about all this. That's a lot to take in.
I understand. All I wanted you to know right now is that I trust you, and it would be an honor if you chose to help me fulfill my vision.
Thank you for believing in me, Doctor. I'll certainly consider it.
Ah, that looks like all the time we have for now. You should get going. I'll stay here and make sure Nicolina is feeling better.
All right.
Where the hell am I out?
Apologies.
Okay, so for my regular quests, I need to...
Apologies.
I need to go help you Guinea win.
Hello.
Okay, I can't... I know you Guinea's not at home, because my man is never at home. I guess I should go to the bar.
nice evening, isn't it?
Is she ever here? Oh, there she is.
Lisa, long time no see.
So, about that instrument fund. I haven't donated anything yet. Here's a little something for the instrument fund.
That's so generous of you, Lisa. Thank you so much.
I need to have Art 12 in order to get the history lesson. Oh, well, I have a ways to go. Yeah, well, that didn't help me. Alright, now he's here.
There you are. Am I happy to see you? Ready for our heist?
Ready.
Everything is set. Also, maybe don't call it a heist in the place where you're about to pull one.
Sorry, I'm not much of a conspirator. I'm quite nervous.
Trust me, it's all going to go smooth as silk. I'm doing the hard part, remember?
Indeed, you're right. Thank you. Let me just take one more shot for bravery.
Stop drinking.
It appears you've had quite a few already. This is how it all started, remember?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Whew. Hey, Kirill, you nasty weasel. Where are you? You got me drunk and cheated me out of something dear to my heart.
Greetings, my friend. Are you talking about your dignity? I recall you leaving it here, but I'm afraid it's long gone.
Fighting words.
Enough pleasantries. You said that if I beat you in cards, you'd give me back my journal.
Of course. Everyone knows I am a man of my word. Besides, who am I to stop you from giving me more money?
Then it's a deal. Best out of 3 wins. Everyone here will be my witness. Now bring out the journal so I know you still have it.
It's your funeral.
Hey, Lisa, over here.
Quite a show you've put on.
That's the only way I know. Strangely, a crowd always makes me less nervous. You can still slip me the right card, yes?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Great. Now listen. I want to lose the first hand so he gains confidence. Don't do anything then. In the second and third rounds, I'll give you a sign for the card. 1 knock for a 6, 2 knocks for a 10, 3 for an ace.
Okay.
Understood?
No problem.
Brilliant. Here he comes. Wish me luck.
Let's play.
Nobody's paying attention to me. I should be able to turn invisible unnoticed if I go over to the corner.
How can I get over?
Hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
Oh, sure you want to do that. Remember, you can't blame me for your childish decisions this time around.
I said hit me.
Boo! Well, 1 out of 3 is mine. You know what they say? Unlucky in cards, lucky in love. Oh, wait. I guess that's not true for everyone either.
You son of a bitch. Deal the second round.
As you wish, my liege.
Evgeny knocked 3 times. What did that mean again?
He wants an ace.
21.
What? How in the world did you... No matter. 3rd round will decide the winner.
Now to swap it back so he doesn't notice it later. Perfect.
Hit me. Hit me.
I think he knocked just once this time. Now let's swap them back. Done.
I won! I won, everybody!
This isn't possible, damn it! How did you pull this off?
You're a sore loser, aren't you? Quit your whining and hand me the journal.
Certainly. But first, why don't we see what all the fuss is about? Let us take a peek inside your poetic genius.
Don't you dare.
Man alive, Evgeny, I can hardly read any of this. You have the handwriting of a 5-year-old. Or her eyes, the depth of ancient waters. Her smile, a thread of finest silk. Ha! What a load of rubbish. Hold on a second. What's this?
Give it back this second.
Oh la la, what a charming young lady. And what's most intriguing, I could swear she isn't your wife.
You filthy bastard. You'll pay for this.
No, friend. I completely understand. Matters of the heart can be quite complex. Love makes us all suffer. Perhaps I should pay Anastasia a visit, though. I feel like she might be in need of some proper consoling, if you know what I mean.
That is the last straw. Sir, you've insulted my wife's honor, and I hereby challenge you to a duel.
Are you being serious right now?
Dreadfully so.
Fine. I accept.
What is the weapon of your choosing?
Pistols. It's about time someone shot the whimsy straight out of you.
Very well. I propose we duel a week from today.
This was not the point.
Agreed. Let our chosen seconds arrange the exact time and place.
Perfect. Till then.
What a suicidal dolt. Everyone knows he's never held a gun in his life. Well, what are you all staring at? The show's over. Now get back to your drinking, please, and thank you.
You're killing me, Smalls. He got his journal back, but now he's got this duel, which, you know, I don't know how that's going to be helpful.
Evgeny already left. He must need some time to himself. I should check up on him later.
Fine, I'll deal with him later. I don't have enough to do the art school thing. I could go to the bookshop and talk to the guy about the Forklow book.
I was so hoping you'd stop by.
I'm looking.
See you soon.
Oh, they're not home for once. Any other time, maybe.
Nice evening, isn't it?
Do I have any
Excuse
quests
me.
I need to complete? I can't get the music lesson right this second. Well, I could finish the doctor's tasks then.
Hi there. Nice evening, isn't it?
Okay, what were left on his tasks? We did the house call. I need to read a chapter. Lord. Oh my god. It's gonna take 5 sessions to complete that. So probably not gonna complete it today. But we can slowly do a session a day and see what happens. Okay. We're gonna go sleep because Okay, even though we didn't meet the Kapala Nights, I think I'm gonna save here before I launch
Too
into
bad I
another
can't see my reflection. I
portion.
wonder.
So let me save, and I'm gonna quit. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think the Kapala Night is gonna end up being? I mean, they've put so much hype up for it. I'm not even sure what to expect. Thank you so much for watching. Again, be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see the next part of this video.